In a minute since I did one of these. Just pass down. Alright, I'm here to answer any questions. Let's start with the lady.
First things first, I would like to acknowledge our Tech Master after a successful first year as SNW World Champion and as well as Pride Champion in CAW of Honor. But I do have to ask what really motivates you to compete at the highest level in CAW today?
It's pure adrenaline at this point. Like you can imagine, if like if you were to told me that I would be world champion, like still like 13 years in call wrestling, I wouldn't have believed you. But then again, seeing how little people I can depend on failed to step up and take on the role as the next leader of Shock Nation Wrestling, I mean, you can kind of see the reason why I've held this championship 9 times. I mean, let's just look at the guys that I mean, the guys from Call All Stars did a great job when they were here, but they didn't last too long. None of the guys over there at JTV, and hopefully they're watching this. They failed to meet my expectations. Most of them didn't even belong in my mid card division, actually. So let's just get that out of the way. But and really, the main guys that I was hold on, stupid mic. But yeah, like the main guys that I was trying to promote as the next faces of Call Wrestling didn't quite live up to expectations. In fact, when I was set to pull the trigger. In fact, I was weeks away from telling them this. And they decided to say, you know what? No, we don't want to be here anymore because politics over yonder decided to spread lies about you and this, that, and the third. And then I went out of my contract. That's what these kids are saying today. I went out of my contract. But honestly, we don't need them here. We don't want them here. Good riddance. So until someone worthy enough to take the mantle of Shock Nation Wrestling to the stratosphere, you're gonna have to witness Jeffrey Albritton break records here in Shock Nation Wrestling. Not just here in Shock Nation Wrestling, but in Call Wrestling in general. Because I'm here to promote the next face of Call Wrestling, the next face of Shock Nation Wrestling, the next face of the Power Org, whatever. Anybody that remotely takes this championship from me, whether it's be the SNW World Title or the Pride Championship, they are going to be a big deal. Believe me when I say this. Now, hopefully the guys over there hopefully the guys over there on COH is watching this because this revolves around you too. Next question.
I know this is a controversial question, but a certain podcast crossed the surface. Really am sure you're aware of it because they mentioned your name in there. I believe it was the city of.
I mean, of course, we're a popular topic. Why wouldn't they mention our names? Like, we're a big deal. I mean, we're practically giving them views at this point. Like, it's almost embarrassing how much they actually need us on their programming. Really, because if they're not mentioning Jeffrey Albritton or Trey Jeter, they're completely irrelevant. So, but enough about the stuff about JTV. They're completely irrelevant at this point. That's pretty much as much clout that I'm actually going to give them at this point. So, there's no other further questions. Hold on. This is Albert. Talk to me. I'm in the middle. I'm doing it now. Wait. He's at. No. No. We're not doing this. He if he doesn't cash in, he's gonna run. Wait. He's not gonna. He, he's definitely not thinking about going into the vault, is he? He's in the vault right now. Trash. Oh no. So the only way for him to leave the headquarters is if he challenges me for the SW World Championship. guess I have no choice. 'Cause I really love that vault. You know what? Brad the Beast, it seems like you caught my attention. Not the attention that you probably would want to, but now you have it. And it seems like you have been gunning for this championship ever since you got that title. So, you know what? Since there was nothing for me penciled in at Shockamania anyway, I guess it's time to put the Beast out of his misery. You want that title shot so badly, you don't even have to cash in forcefully. I'm going to give it to you. At Shockamania, Jeffrey Albritton versus Brad the Beast for the heavyweight championship. Run it.